Today's episode is brought to you by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Emma Stein with today's Free Press Voice Briefing. It's Wednesday, April 6th, 2022. U.S. Representative Fred Upton announced his retirement on Tuesday. The decision came as a surprise as he's been a member of Congress since 1986. He'll finish out his term as the Republican representative for St. Joseph, but will not run for re-election. When speaking to his colleagues on the House floor, he said, "Even the best stories have a last chapter. This is it for me." Although he's a Republican, Upton has a history of supporting bipartisan measures and was one of just 10 Republicans who voted to impeach former President Trump for his alleged role in instigating the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. Upton has long been known as a friendly and even-tempered politician. He routinely told any reporter who called him congressman to just call him Fred.
I'm John Carlisle for the Detroit Free Press. Long ago, 67-year-old Deborah Westbrook decided that she alone would take care of her disabled son Marvin, who was born with a number of birth defects. She feeds him, washes him, changes his clothes and his diapers, and keeps him company all day, every day, in their West Side Detroit house. For most of Marvin's life, Deborah took him to museums or restaurants, or sometimes just to Belle Isle to sit outside in the sun. Then several years ago, Marvin went to the hospital for a relatively minor issue. He stayed there just over 2 weeks. But when he came home, he had somehow lost what little control he had over his body. He's way too big for Deborah to lift by herself out of his wheelchair and into her little car. And so ever since, for 5 years now and counting, the two of them have stayed inside their house, and there's no end in sight to their confinement.
General Motors and Honda announced they'll be working together to develop a new series of quote-unquote affordable electric vehicles that will go on sale in 2027. Officials said this new arrangement will help GM reach its goal of being a completely carbon-neutral company by 2040. Honda has said it's making progress on creating all-solid-state battery technology, which the companies see as the future of electric vehicles. EV development is expensive, so this collaboration helps spread the costs and speed up the process. GM's CEO said, "By working together, we'll put people all over the world into EVs faster than either company could achieve on its own."
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department, helping you welcome the newest Detroit Tiger to town. Late Monday night, the Tigers sent Isak Paredes, whose path to the majors is kind of blocked here in Detroit, along with a draft pick to Tampa Bay for outfielder Austin Meadows. The 26-year-old left-handed hitter popped 27 home runs last season for the American League East champion Rays and was an all-star in 2019. He will fill the void in the outfield left by rookie Riley Green, who was expected to make his major league debut on Friday before he suffered a broken foot late last week. Meadows is the brother of Tigers prospect Parker Meadows and has been in playoff pressure situations before in his young career. Meanwhile, today's spring training finale against the Orioles was canceled after both Detroit and Baltimore mutually agreed not to play. Next up, opening day at Comerica Park against the White Sox on Friday.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. I'll see you tomorrow.